Hello again, it's me, called by sirens to the ocean, and Mesa. And we're headed up to Ormond Beach again, seeing if we can score this time. I'm picking up my friend Brad, and he's about to load up in the car, and I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. Hopefully this time we score and catch some tasty waves. Lots of waves.
Can I please help you?
Can you help me help him in the car? Yeah, you can help. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
See? There's a bunch of beaches.
Huh?
Daddy, we can be flying on this castle.
Wow. As you can see, we ended up scoring some decent waves, but the best ones were just out of reach due to a fisherman set up in that section of the break just north of us. Here's Brad with the little frontside schwack. I did end up going just to the edge of the fisherman's line. We didn't get any footage of it, but I got a couple waves over there, and it was definitely much better, much less trophy. But I bailed after a couple waves because it was pretty sketchy being right next to him. Here you can see me attempt to get on my board, but run out of steam mid-drop and let the board fly out in front of me. It was really frustrating. I actually wrote about it on my blog. You can see that in the description below. Throughout our session, there was a crowd gathering at the boardwalk leading up to the beach, and we suspected a rocket launch. Well, that turned out to be the case, and it was my first time seeing the SpaceX boosters return to Earth, and that was a super cool experience. Stick around for the next session where me and Nasa head back up to Ormond with our friend Shane to see if we can catch some better waves. Hey, we're up early, coming from Central Florida, headed to Ormond again, hoping to catch those tasty waves we got last time, but not get stumped on sunlight and just in general, like not being in shape. Hopefully I can catch some more waves. I got some good ones last time, but not as many as I'd like, and I didn't get really any footage. But this time, hoping to get some good footage. I'm going with my boy Shane, one of my longtime crew members and closest friends. He's also better than me at skimboarding, so you might see some good footage. And yeah, we're coming from Central Florida, which is why I can basically go anywhere in Florida and it's about the same drive from the east or to the east or to the west coast. So it's pretty convenient getting around. It takes about an hour and a half, and see you in Ormond. And my other crew member, Nasa, has something to say. She's coming along. She'd like to say hi. And what else would you like to say, Nasa? Do you have anything to say? To tell the people watching Called by Sirens?
I'm eating some of these nuts and berries.
Eating some nuts and berries, getting a healthy breakfast. Yeah, getting fueled up for the travel, for the adventure. Cool, yeah. And I'm gonna have her leftovers, so I will be nice and fueled up and ready to go. Catch some waves. As you can see, it was pretty much firing for Florida. It ended up being a little bit tricky to time, but stick around for a few waves that we did get on camera. Yo! What do you have to say?
What's up, dude?
That killer slope and those gaping waist-to-chest barrels breaking right on shore due to a gnarly trough were unfortunately somewhat wasted. We caught a couple of the smaller ones, but being out of shape and out of practice, we couldn't quite get the waves that we knew a pro could slaughter. And it was just a little bit frustrating. As time progresses and I keep heading to the beach often, I'm hoping to get more in shape and some more practice in, and hopefully I'll be able to catch waves like these with ease. Hey, what's up with you? How you liking the day? How's the day at the beach? Yeah, good. What have you been up to? Doing what?
Building with these things.
Building with those things?
Yeah.
Some sand and some reeds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna go ask Shane what's up. What's the call? Ripping. What do you think of the waves?
Good.
Good?
Good call.
Yeah. Hard to reach, but if we could reach it. If we were, let's do some name drops. If we were who, we'd be killing it. Crit. If we were Crit, we'd be killing it.
There for sure.
That's true. I'm cutting this clip of Shane because I know he doesn't appreciate seeing anything less than top tier clips of himself. Unfortunately, this is the only clip I got of him before getting back to skimming, but he did in fact get the best waves of the day.
I buried my feet up and put the flag on top.
Cool. It looks good.
This thing is helping me.
Yeah. I did end up getting a few decent waves throughout the day, but nothing that I'm super proud of. However, we only got 4 of those waves on camera, so I'm just going to include all 4 of those here. But I ended up getting a tripod after this session so I can film more of each session without relying on us skimmers to stop and film. So subscribe to see future videos with more skim footage, and make sure to hit the notification bell under the subscription link so that you'll be able to be aware of all the future uploads. And before we go, here's some surf from the pier just north of us. It was an interesting day with the surfers and fishermen getting into it verbally, and the fishermen and women even casting out to the surfers on purpose and throwing things at them. I suppose that's why they have those signs to not get into the water within 150 feet of the pier, but as you know, where there's surf, there will be surfers.